Hey guys, Captain Pound LP here. Welcome to another episode of Faxanadu. In the last episode, basically we left the town of Apaloon, got the mattock from that dwarf, and now made our way to the town of Forepaw. We're really on a fast track with this game, but for right, things are going to start slowing down just a little bit. But for right now, let's get this going. We'll just go ahead and talk to some folks in here, or this fella in here. I hear quite often about a fountain in the sky. When you go down from the town, you'll come to a place where the sky opens above. They say a fountain is up in the sky, but you need wing boots. Well, guess what we got? We already got wing boots, like we said we got. Let's head on out of town. I know where this town is at. This thing is at. Alright, so sometimes to defeat all three of those, another item, I'm going to go ahead and show you. It's kind of like one of those another items that you can get, you know, from random items. And they didn't really show it here. I might just go ahead and get my next level if this keeps up. Yeah, looks like that's going to happen. Alright. Well, it looks like we're going to go ahead and get our next level. I shall give you a title, Fighter. Make sure you live up to it. Yeah, kind of like Christina Aguilera's song, Fighter. Make me a little stronger. You know, I can't even sing, you know, with her shit, you know. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Oh, there it is. Alright, go up here. Touch it. I am free from injury because of the ointment. Basically, it's invincibility, with an asterisk. Basically, these, you know, those astronaut guys we saw in the beginning, their projectiles, when they hit your shield, will not, will damage you still. So I don't know why. But let's go ahead and use the wing boots down in B. Now press and hold A, and then move up. That's how you use these wing boots. And you see we got about 37 seconds to, you know, get where we need to go. Ow! See, I took some damage there, if you notice it. So let's talk to this fella up here. I tell you about the water of this spring. Whoops! Fall asleep. Whatever. The water was poisoned. The poison is almost gone, so it's alright to wake him up. Watch. Something is wrong. Oops. Oops. Get the key from the Kurai in the Tower of Fortress and search for and discover first fountain. Alright. So whatever the case is. And notice the power of the ointment is gone, so basically we're no longer invincible. So you're gonna navigate around here. This is another area you can go. This is where you can get some red potion. I'm holding red potion. Alright, so basically, you know, there's another area. We got 7 seconds, so it's really worthless to use them. But we're kind of full on items once again. So let's go ahead and just head to our next objective, which is another fountain. Power of the wing boots is gone, well, because we just had some little time left. But we can just go by foot, no big deal. Now notice the sword's a little bit more powerful. Yeah, so you got some power in that sword. Some power thrusted upon him, quote Shakespeare. No pun intended, of course, but you know how I am. So we got, now that's our current status here. We got the long sword, studded nail, the magic shield, deluge. So we're okay for now in terms of our status. Give me your food. Thank you very much. This we can't go in yet. There's a mark of Joker by the keyhole. So we gotta. Now sometimes I think the key A and the JO are the like ones that you'll never see, you know, less commonly used, like you only have one single purpose. But normally you have to get those after you complete a certain objective or something like that. But there's some power there. Puppy power! Alright, whatever. Scrappy Doo. Alright, so let's go on up instead of down. Oh man, this is one hell of a tree to climb. Let me see. They really put the definition of tree climbing in this game. They filled it with astronaut enemies. I don't know about that, guys. I really don't know. But I've played this for years, so I ought to know by now. That Nintendo logic never fails. Well, fine, go down there. I don't want to go down there. So that door on the far left there, that's our ultimate objective. Let's see, there is a mark of Jack. So basically, we need to get our key J. I've used key. Alright, use key. Alright, so we got already having issues here. And that bottle of poison up there, they're usually around a brown color, so just kind of pay mind to that. Do you mind, sir? Thank you. Alright, so the zombie will provide you food. Well, couldn't kill these with a hand dagger, but you can with a sword here, so long sword. So that's pretty convenient to have the long sword. And sometimes, you know, I would go far ahead and grind for gold, but I would have to, come back and die so I can go back to the first guru and, use the longsword to get my 12,500 for death and 7,600 for magic shield. I mean, that is usually convenient, doing it that way. Alright, looks like I already hit my threshold, but the next one is 6,200, but I don't think we're gonna get there before we get back to Forepaw. If it's Kathleen's case, it's foreplay. Anyway, so a little bit of humor. What can I say? I have a dirty mind, but Mara and Kathleen and all of them, they always have dirty minds. You're just gonna have to learn to respect it, my friends. You deluge all of you bastards. There you go. Alright, so let's go ahead and go up. It looks like we got ourselves another spring there. Now, this guy requires an elixir, so it looks like we have the one already in storage. Or kept for the longest time. There's one over there, but you have to go around, and I'll show you how to get around to that one if you get that one first. Buzz. Bees? Okay, whatever. I hate fucking bees! Alright, anyway, alright. Alright, so it looks like those bees are gonna hang around down there, so I'm just gonna go ahead and talk to this guy. You've done well to get here. This spring is the spring of truth. Alright, so wait a minute. I pressed the B button. You've done well to get here. Okay, so whatever, the spring of trunk. You need elixir to revive the spring. Will you give me your medicine? This spring will flow again. There are 2 more. Well, we got one of them already. You better go and find them. Okay, so, but we are actually not done with this guy. And I'll eventually have to come back and talk to that guy, but for right now, we're going to just keep going. But I'll show you why in just a little. I'm not even going to get that because I'll go off screen. I don't want to do. Let's just go drop down. There we go. And no, there's no pits of affinity in this game, so it's not like Zelda where you get, fall and die and hit pits. They've kind of taken that one out of this one. So we got some. Yeah, so we're back down here. Thank you. So we actually need to get to that elixir. So basically, if you didn't come with an elixir, well, this is the route you would take to get to it. So let's just kind of work around this. There we go. Let's go up through here. do do do. Happy birthday, you and yeah. Power of the ointment is gone now, so yeah. Stop being a baby, I don't care. We are all human beings, we all are human beings, so yeah. Okay, whatever. I'm bad at singing and ad-libbing and all that fun crap. Yeah. So, yeah, meet some already interesting enemies. I messed that up pretty badly. I just realized I don't have my elixir anymore. So I'm kind of like, uh-oh, not good. Alright, so when you're through here, run. Just run. Run. Okay. So now you know why to run. So we got an elixir, so we got our safety net back, but I am going to get my death for a reason. One hit, insta-kill. I'm holding wing boots. Alright, so I'm hoping we got him. Yeah, we got the wing boots. I recommend holding on to them, because it does get expensive later on, getting more wing boots. I recommend holding on to 2 of them. But, that is your call, because you will be able to get them later, but I'll show you where you actually would need them. So, let's go ahead and... Alright, so we're not even going to get another pair, so let's just go ahead and get out of here. Go away. Actually going to use a red potion now, because we're sucking right now. Here we go. Come on. There we go. Alright, we got a lot of gold because of that. What's our next threshold? 6,200. So we're going to cross 2 thresholds by the time we get back to the nearest guru. And this guru that we're going to visit will not do what we ask, get us a new title, so we're kind of SOL, here. So we're going to have to wait until we get back to... So what's the one after us? 8,000. Alright, good. But even if you cross the threshold and you die, you go back to the one that you recently got from the guru, so that's what sucks. You're kind of, out of luck with that. If you die before you get your new title. Get out of my way. Thank you. Alright, so let's go down here. Hey, don't do that. Alright, so... Alright, so let's go ahead and talk to this guy. Use this key to open the door below. Alright, actually, we were kinda, already had 9 items. Oh, never mind, because we used a red potion, so never mind. So basically, we have the items, no matter what. Okay, so let's just go ahead and go. We have no further business here. And wing boots, we're kinda out of luck in getting that, but that's okay. We'll eventually have to come back here. So, this phase of the game is now complete, so let's head on back. Oh, come on, guys. Don't fuck with me. Ow. Thank you. So let's go ahead and get back to town. We need to talk to the guru again. Ow. Thanks for the food. I'm thinking about going ahead and just, well, let's talk to the guru first, just in case. I shall give you a title, Chevalier. I don't know what was the one before it, but this one at the 6,200 level is Chevalier. So, I kind of wish I had, not gotten it, but, unfortunately we crossed the threshold before I had a chance. Now, you can refill all of it for 500, or go over here and refill most of it for 150 at a time. So, it's your choice how you want to spend your money. Totally up to you. But I like going to this guy because he's more reasonable priced. So, alright, so our job there is done. Let's go ahead and head out of town because we're done here. We have to go back out. And so, let's go ahead and head on down. I recommend getting the ointment here for a reason, and I'll show you the reason here in just a moment. Come on. Alright. I recommend getting the ointment. I'm sorry. You'll see here why in just a moment. Nope, not here either. Alright. Try this again. There we go. I recommend go ahead and get the KJO key in inventory. Ready to use. Alright, so Death is already armed. You'll need that for sure. Alright, so you use the key. You get face this right off the bat. And I swear, that guy, you can also kill him by jumping and attacking, but... Thank you for coming! I will revive the spring right away! Alright, so... I'll give you the Ring of Ruby. Now push the rock away from the fountain. So we got the Ruby Ring here. You can also go back to the one in that tower and get it from him, but I don't know if they've randomly generated in getting that, but whatever the case is, we defeated that dwarf that was a pest, but since we still have the ointment, but now the ointment is now gone, so basically we are actually done with this area, believe it or not. And see, because we got the elixir still, we are actually more or less done, but we still have to go back up. Now that we got, hey, yeah, death on you, buddy. Let's just go back to Deluge so it's not wasting my magic. But, alright, so I think this is a good spot to end the episode, because we have to go into the next part of the world tree, it looks like. And I'm gonna go ahead and pay the freaking 500, I don't care. All at once, just like that. So, what do you guys say? When you push the rock away from the fountain, you'll find the passage to Masken. But you need the Ring of Ruby. Alright, so we need, before we go, item. I recommend, go ahead and get the key.
Hello, I sell keys. What would you like? What would you like?
Well, we want a Q key, and here's what we'll show you in here in just a minute.
Thank you for shopping. Our keys are us.
Yeah, whatever, dude. Alright, so we got that. I think we're done for now, because in the next episode, we're actually going to head on to the next level of the game. So, thank you guys for watching. This has been Captain Palin LP. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Also, check out my other LPs. So, take care, everyone. Bye-bye, folks.